Yo, what is up, my homies? It is your boy Luke here, and Merry Christmas Eve. So, I hope y'all have been good this year, because if you haven't, then you're gonna find coal in your stocking. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay, but anyways, so to get in the Christmas spirit, we're gonna be ranking a bunch of Christmas classics today. And really quick, okay, so some quick disclaimers, right? So, if your favorite Christmas movie isn't on here, it's either because A, I forgot about it, B, it's not a Christmas movie, or C, I haven't even watched it, because why would I rank something that I haven't even watched? And 2, some of these movies I haven't seen in a while, so some of the takes I make, or like some of the things that I might say might be invalid. But anyways, enough of me yapping, let's get into the ranking. Starting off, we have the original Home Alone. This is a classic. I mean, it has some plot holes, but like, honestly, pretty sure every single Christmas movie has plot holes, so it's an A tier for me. It's a great movie. Yeah. Next, we have Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. This one's a little less good than the original Home Alone, but I still think it's a good movie. I'd say B tier. Next up, we have Home Alone 3, and this is where the Home Alone franchise went downhill. So basically, the actor for Kevin, Macaulay Culkin, I'm pretty sure I said that right. He didn't want to show up for the third movie, which is, understandable because he doesn't want to just be known as that guy who did Home Alone. But they still decided to do the movie for money. So they got this kid, you can't even see him that much, but they got this kid, and it just basically it tries to retell Home Alone, but it does it so poorly. It's just so off to watch, C tier. But what's even worse than Home Alone 3 is Home Sweet Home Alone. This sucks, alright, because they're basically trying to fully remake the movie. But the kid in the movie, he doesn't even look like anything like the original Kevin. It's just so off to watch. So yeah, D tier. Alright, but next up, we have the Grinch trilogy. So starting off, we have the original 1966 2D Grinch. This is a B tier movie. Well, I mean, it's not really a movie. It's more of like a short film, but shut up, this is my tier list. I can do what I want. So yeah, it's a B tier. Next up, we have the live action Grinch with Jim Carrey. And I'm just going to say it, Jim Carrey, he literally carried this movie. It's a great movie, A tier. Okay, but also, I know this happened to other people, but the Grinch in the movie, he terrified me when I was young. I don't know if that's just me. I mean, it can't just be me. He was terrifying. But yeah, now that I've matured, it's an A tier. Okay, then we have the Illumination Grinch. This one, I can't... it's also B tier. Because one of the major complaints I have is the Grinch in this movie, he's just like a normal guy, alright? Because in some of the other media, he's supposed to be this outcast with horrid teeth. And bro eats glass. But in this movie, he's just he's just a normal guy. Bro's teeth are straighter than mine. I don't know how the Grinch's teeth are straighter than mine. Bro has to be using that Crest toothpaste. Because there is no way, bruh. Alright, but anyways. Next up, we have the Santa Claus. This is basically about Tim Allen becoming Santa Claus. That's really it. It has a couple of plot holes, B tier. Yeah, there we go, B tier. But, okay, I'm gonna use another complaint. Now, I'm complaining a lot, but hey, I'm just stating my opinions. So in this movie, there's supposed to be a time jump to 1 year later. Because there's Christmas, and then there's Christmas again. But the movie doesn't really ever, clearly say, hey, it's been a year. It just kind of, transitions into a year. So when you're watching it, you just kind of have to, come to terms, hey, it's been a year. So yeah, Then we have the Santa Claus 2. I think it's still a B tier, but, oh wait, no, not A. It's B. It's definitely worse than the original. Because I remember there was, evil Santa Claus. And then I think, Santa, he had to find, a wife. Or he had to find, Mrs. Claus to stay as Santa. It was kind of goofy. But even more goofy was Santa Claus 3. I think it was, Santa versus Jack Frost or something. Because basically in this movie, they introduced, holiday characters like the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy and Cupid and Mother Nature. I don't know what they were doing there. But yeah, it's basically just like Jack Frost tries to take over Christmas. It's a little goofy. Okay, so I know I've been talking pretty negatively about about the past movies, but I think we have our first S tier on our hands, Elf. All right, and I'm gonna say it right now. In my opinion, this is the best Christmas movie. All right, and I know a lot of people like this movie, but some of you might be like, the best Christmas movie? Yes, it is the best Christmas movie ever made, in my opinion. Because, bro, it's so classic. Will Ferrell's performance, W. It's so funny. It's charming. It's just an S tier, and it's my family's favorite Christmas movie too. Because literally, we will watch this movie like 3 to 4 times during December, every single December. It's such a good movie. Next, we have Christmas Story. I wouldn't say it's S, but it's still an A tier. It's funny, it's charming, and the actors are good. I like it. Then we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This one's another S tier. Elf is still better though. It's funny, charming, good actors. That's basically all I need in a good Christmas movie. Alright, the next up we have Christmas Carol. I haven't seen this in a while, but I remember the premise. Another Jim Carrey movie. This one's a little less charming for me. I'll say B. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Okay, now we have mostly short films for the rest of the movies. Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Santa's coming tonight, tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Okay, but for real though, the SpongeBob Christmas special, it's so W. As you can tell, me and my sister, we sing this song every single Christmas Eve because it's just so W. Then we have the Mickey Christmas specials. Okay, these ones are super nostalgic for me. Starting off with Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. This is an S tier, no doubt about it. And Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. It's still good, but I'd say it's an A tier. Okay, but I'm going to say it right now. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they carried both of these specials, all right? And if you know, you know, okay? They carry both of these specials. Okay, like listen, all right? I like the Mickey story, the Goofy story, the Donald Duck story, yeah. But the ones with Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they're both the best in both specials. So yeah. Frosty the Snowman, it was good. I'd say B. I don't really have anything to say about it. Then we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the stop motion one. It's an A, but there was always that it was that snow monster. What was it called? I forget. Oh yeah, the Bumble. Yeah. Okay, so the Bumble always scared me. And some parts looked a little creepy, but yeah, it's still an A tier. And then for a final movie on the list, we have Klaus. This was actually released pretty recently. I think it was 2019 this was. And nobody really knew about it, but it won an Oscar. It was an A tier. It was pretty good. Alright, well anyways, that's my Christmas movie tier list. Don't get too mad at me that I didn't put Polar Express, 8 Crazy Nights, an Arthur Christmas, okay? I haven't watched any of those. But anyways, that's going to be it for me, homies. I hope y'all have been good this year. I hope you guys get what you want and not coal. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a very special video. Peace.